Hello, hello, my people. How you guys doing? I'm very sorry for my delay. 10 minutes late sucks. Thank you very much if you are already here with me. Thank you for always being with me here on Fridays. I had some things that I needed to tend to. So when I saw it was like 6:25 here, I said I need to rush because I can't leave my people hanging like this. Okay, everything is working all right. So how you guys doing? Can you hear me okay? I can see that Travel Jones is already here. Boa tarde, Travel Jones. Tudo bem? Another Jones, but this time Charles Jones is with us. What's going on, Mark in chat? If you're in the United States, happy Independence Day. Yeah, guys. For my American friends, happy 4th of July. God bless America. Hope you guys have a tremendous holiday. I'm pretty sure you guys are enjoying the day. Be careful with the fireworks, okay? I saw some reports today about fireworks that I was kind of scared, like a warehouse in California exploding. So that sucks. I know you guys like fireworks very much on 4th of July. So just be careful. How are things? Can you hear the cat meowing? Because the cat is really inspired today. Just wants to be with us all the time. And sometimes that's not possible. I was just adjusting a few things here before we start. Hope you guys are okay. Oh, John McNulty is with us. Hi, John. How are you? Howdy, buddy. Thanks very much for being here with us. How are you guys doing? What's going on? Tell me everything. Step up and share your stories, ask your questions, make your comments, give suggestions about how this channel should be conducted, and I'm gonna listen to your voice, at least in my head, because I need to just read the chat, right? Congratulations to Fluminense, and if you guys that are watching, if any one of you is a Fluminense supporter, congratulations. Your team today is one of the four strongest or best teams in the whole blue planet. That's fantastic. I want to take a second. Okay, that's enough. I want to take a second to applaud Fluminense. And, Ben, I'm going to say they played really well. They've been playing really well in all these last games. So, congratulations one more time. If Palmeiras beats Chelsea, Charles, don't get offended, don't get mad. We still love you. So if Palmeiras beats Chelsea tonight, it's another game between Brazilians. So fantastic. That would be the second time. The first one was Palmeiras versus Botafogo. And the second one would be if Palmeiras beats Chelsea, with all due respect. It's going to be Palmeiras and Fluminense on a semifinal. That is just crazy, right? We don't know, Charles. We don't know, Charles. You have to be positive, but we don't know. Or maybe you're right. Who knows? Right? Who knows? We're all Chelsea. Who are you talking about? I'm not Chelsea. I'm going to root for a Brazilian team. I'm just talking about my part, of course. What happened? What happened, man? Oh, Manu, pick up your cat. Separate him from Kira, please. Separate him from Kira. I'm in a live stream now. Just on my channel, you see things like that, right? Just on my channel, you see like family stuff going on live, right? I'm an American football fan. It might be very hard to be an American, right, John? Think about it, because you guys have baseball, like high class baseball. You have high class basketball. You have high class football, or maybe just football, because I don't know any other place in the world that plays with an oval ball or a peanut being tossed here and there, right? Sorry, I'm just being goofy tonight. I'll be making it this Please don't, man. Remember, you are 7 times taller than I am, so that would be unfair to have a beef against me. I'm just a little boy on that matter. Okay, how you guys doing? What have you been seeing about Brazil lately? What have you been reading about this country? I want to know your stories. I want to talk to you about all these things. Go ahead. Tell me whatever you want to say. I don't know what much I can tell you. I don't know if there's anything interesting going on in this country. Last time I checked, that was this afternoon. Nothing so interesting to share. I'm gonna go like quiet. Hey, be quiet. Go. Sorry, guys. Let me see what's going on in Brazil. Keep talking there, guys. If you have any questions, just ask. Let me just put my chat to work on this computer right here. And Gold Cup final. That's a good suggestion, man. Just a second. Let me just see what's going on in the media, in the news, and then I will take you up on the offer. You're looking for a bit to torture me with. Come on, man. Come on, it's just football after all. Let me check here. Festa. What is this? Of course, they're talking a lot about Fluminense, right? Because the guys are going to come out of this competition with a lot of money. Oh, wow. Yes, we're going to have the BRIC summit, as Neo asked the other day on Monday. But it says here there has been a lot of countries that are not coming. I know that Putin is not coming. Because of obvious reasons, right? So, what else? Talking about Palmeiras as well. Let's not only talk about soccer. We have more things to do, right? Juliana, that adventurer that died in Indonesia, I think was buried today. That's very sad. Um, they had an autopsy of her body here in Brazil, but I don't know exactly the results. But she was buried today. The morning service was at 2 o'clock, and she was probably buried in the end of the afternoon. I think the Brazilian government paid for bringing the body back because nobody else was going to do it. I've heard that President Lula even changed the law because it says that the Brazilian government, it wasn't the Brazilian government's obligation to bring Brazilians that died abroad. At least it was something like that. But President Lula changed the law and put a condition when there is a lot of commotion from the Brazilian society, then the Brazilian government will intervene, and that's what happened. But other than that, not much. I have just been seeing a lot of modifications in the downtown area. I've already covered the situation very much here, but every day I see something new. I think the real estate market is really going for it. They're going to start building some incredible towers in the downtown area, following the evolution with the new governmental building, so it's gonna be interesting. John, you're asking how? How what? How what? The body was brought? What are you asking? There is a delay between what I say and when you write, okay, guys? So if you need to be a little specific, otherwise I'm gonna completely be lost on your question. Not gonna know what you guys are asking. What else? Not much on this. He said, Charlie said, give us some suggestions about São Paulo or some tips. What exactly do you want to know? Just hit. Ask me, give me some coordinates of what you want to know about São Paulo, and I will answer. So guide me on what you guys would be interested to know. Go ahead. Because São Paulo is so big, man. There are so many things to do here. So I think we need more specifics. Let me change the... Guys, remember the other two channels, please. Subscribe to them. This weekend I'm going to start posting new content. I mean, old content, but new to the new channel. I'm gonna pick up the videos that I have made about real estate and investment here on this channel, and I'm gonna transfer to Brazilian market with Mark Saint, because I have recently discovered why a lot of you guys don't receive my notifications when new videos are released. There's something to do with the way that I was producing content. So they have told me that the algorithm gets confused with my channel because it doesn't know what you suggest. Because is it about properties? It's about culture? It's about language? What exactly is it about? So it's kind of confusing. A very big YouTuber here in Brazil was telling that this week, that once he separated the content and was more specific, things got better. So I'm gonna start removing videos that I have made with Célio, with Lavi, and I'm gonna put exclusively on the other channel. So go there. The links are here in the description of this video, which is Portuguese with Mark Saint, and also Brazilian market with Mark Saint. Moving? No, I didn't. Maybe what I said, I don't know if that was the point. So I was changing a few things on the channel, but no, I'm still living here in São Paulo. Sometimes I consider living in another state of Brazil, and this is gonna happen when the time is right. Remember, I have a 10-year-old daughter that depends upon our attention. A regular school, regular friends. Once I can go around this, you're gonna see me living everywhere, basically. Yes, of course, John. Of course. Just to make it clear, if you guys haven't seen it, I'm trying to play the game as it is played, meaning that if the algorithm works like that, let's be smart and work in favor of the algorithm. So on this channel, I'm gonna continue producing 3 times a week, twice a week, live streams, but it's gonna be specifically about the culture, about traveling to Brazil, tips on where to go, tips on what to do, what to buy, all these kind of things that concern you, traveler, and also the culture, the sports, the history. If you wanna enlighten your head with information about Brazil, this is your channel. But if you are coming here because of the videos on PIX, on what else? PIX, CPF number, a banking account could be done here because it's part of a traveler's life. If I want to make it easy for you guys to travel here and understand all the details about this country, I think knowing how to open a banking account here would really fit the solution here. And the other channel as well. But here, more specifically, for you to learn about the country, the culture, the people, the history, and everything, the festivities, the best places to eat, where to save, how to navigate through the subway systems, all these kind of things that are vital for every good traveler. Portuguese with Mark Saint, on the other hand, will be focused on each and every one of you who are not only satisfied about learning the culture of Brazil, but also would like to learn the language, who understands the language is something vital for you to be here and be successful here. And the other channel, Brazilian Market, of course, it's going to be focused on each one of you who has come to this channel because of a video that talks about an apartment, a piece of land, or investments in coffee plantations. And you would only like to have content focused for you guys. So the other channel will be specifically for that. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting order in the house. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm organizing the house because the house was messed up. It was funny because if I had a person subscribing to the channel on a Friday because he saw a video about an apartment that I was displaying with Célio, and on Monday he saw a video about Pelé, he would be so confused, like, what? What have I subscribed to? I thought it was an investment channel focused on properties in Brazil. And then the guy comes and talks about Pelé, or he talks about the Brazilian football club. So it doesn't make sense. So I want to be specific now. I want to please you guys who are here for culture, for, you understand. And the other channel will be specifically for the investment world. But make no mistake, what I'm planning is something big. It's like Bloomberg from Brazil, or from YouTube. That would be every detail about the country, every detail possibly, that will help you guys make your investments more intelligently or smartly. Okay? Is that clear? Charles, give me suggestions on what I should be talking regarding São Paulo. What exactly would you like to know, man? Go ahead. Super cold this week in São Paulo, man. The temperature today was about 42 degrees Fahrenheit, or what was that in Celsius? 7 Celsius, 8, something like that. What do you think about Brazil's Supreme Court agreeing yesterday on details of a decision to hold social media companies liable for what their users post? Oh, that's a very hard discussion. That's a very hard discussion because we need to talk first of all, what is the role of a Supreme Court, okay? What does a Supreme Court exist for? Can any one of you tell me? Do you think it's necessary to have a bank account there? I don't know if you remember, but I'm looking for property in Natal. Jones, remember, I can help you with this. First of all, I have partnerships now that can get you any property anywhere. If you want me to do that for you, just let me know. Send me a direct message and I'll be able, me and my company will be able to help you. Nowadays, if you want to do everything solo, I don't know, maybe, I think the question is, how do you want to buy this property? Do you want to pay installments? Are you buying from a construction company? Are you buying from the plan? Are you buying straight from the owner? What exactly is your idea, okay? So that's what you have to answer me. Because if you're buying directly from the owner, no, you just make a transfer for the guy. You don't need a banking account. If you're buying from the construction company, and you're gonna pay installments every month, I think it would be best that you have a banking account so that you could pay the bills through the Brazilian banking system. However, we have sold apartments to Americans, for example. They don't have a banking account in Brazil and they keep transferring every month. They pay the fees that the banks charge, but at the end of the day, it's still very, very worth it, okay? Well, John, yeah, I understand. But here, the Supreme Court is very active, especially on the role of Alexandre de Moraes. Um, as far as I know, the purpose of a Supreme Court is to defend the Constitution, to be a guarantor that the Constitution written at the beginning, at the core of the country, at the beginning of the existence of the country be fulfilled, be respected. So every, uh, uh, can I say, deviation of conduct, any deviation of conduct towards another path, they are the guys who will shake people up back and say, come back, because we need to respect the main document, which is the Constitution of Brazil. So that's what the guys do. I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm not saying corruption doesn't exist anywhere. First, I don't have any proof to say that. For me to say that's something very serious. I'm not stupid to come here and say, oh, the guys are corrupt. I don't have any proof, and I don't know anything about that, okay? I don't think so. I think they work, they do their job. What they do behind the curtains, I have no idea. So what they do is they try to balance the other two powers, right? Otherwise, man, people, they feel entitled enough to start doing anything only with their power. So if you are a leader of the executive like the president, you kind of flirt with tyranny sometimes, you know? So if the guys don't exist, and then I remember checks and balances from Montesquieu, if I'm not mistaken, that is really important for a country to exist. So, for example, there was a big competition between the legislative and the executive this week here in Brazil because of the IOF and the taxes that the government wanted to establish. So the Congress was always stopping. The judiciary or the Supreme Court, they said, okay, enough. I'm going to get in between this fight, and I'm going to put an end to this. So they intervened in order to put the powers back where they should belong, because they need to work together in sync, you know? So it was cool. Another thing, the attack to the Brazilian governmental palaces, installations, and everything. So the Supreme Court is judging the guys now because a crime was committed. So now we have the Supreme Court judging, trying to find the responsible people for this, you know. They have lawyers, they are using their right to defend themselves, but they're going through court, you know. I don't know if I have answered your question. I hope I have. I don't know about how to control the media. Well, what the Supreme Court is trying to do, John, the Supreme Court, when there is a person that has attempted against they call o Estado de Direito, which is the state of right, or the, yeah, I think it's the state of right, which is the state of Brazil. When there is a person that is going against the state of the Brazil, the constituted state of Brazil, with the laws and with the organization that we have, going against the powers, it's their job to go against this guy. So when they have, for example, a guy trying to create a modem against the powers that have been constituted through voting, and these guys are using the platforms in order to spread fake news. That's what they say, okay? To spread fake news, to confuse the heads of the population. They act against these people by asking the social media to block these guys from speaking. And most of the times the social medias don't want to do that because they think the guys have the right to speak, whatever it is. Even if it's something that is causing riot or provoking the population against the established powers, they think the guys have the right to speak. So I'm just reporting for you what happens, not giving my opinion. Um, so they go against these guys and say you need to block this profile because they're spreading fake news against the institutions, which is completely inconstitutional. So that's what happens. That's why people look at Alexandre de Moraes and all these guys as tyrants, because they're going against the companies that are giving space for this kind of people that have already been found guilty of spreading fake news to keep working their ways through the social media. Okay? All right, Jones. I'll be glad to help. Okay? It's okay, John. I will always express myself in the right way. Don't worry about that. I'm just telling you that I cannot say something. I don't have proof, and I know you didn't tell me to do this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that some people go online and they start saying, "Oh, these guys are corrupt." For you to say something like this, you need to have proof. Even Bolsonaro, the former president who called Alexandre de Moraes corrupt and all the other justices, when he was in front of Alexandre de Moraes, he chickened out. Okay, he chickened out and said, "Look, I'm sorry. It was in the heat of the moment. I don't have any proof of whatsoever that you guys are corrupt." So how can you just jot out things like that, right? And then you don't have any base, any background to support your allegation. That's very dangerous, man, you know? Yes, exactly. And Alexandre de Moraes, I'm reading your part that you say that it's a freedom of speech issue between the social media and the state. Yeah. Alexandre de Moraes says that people think it's just because it's internet, it's a no man's land. And he's completely against that because he says it's inside the country of Brazil, respecting the sovereignty of Brazil, respecting the laws established so many decades ago by Brazilians. What we're doing here, we're just going on with Brazil as it has to be. So it's an interesting thing he says that the media or the online platforms, they need to respect the laws as well. You cannot only just because it's internet, you will go there and you're gonna destroy the morale or the reputation of someone just because you woke up angry and you don't like this person. So we need to be very, very careful with this kind of things, you know? You know that we have a lot of warriors. We say keyboard warriors, right? People that go there and they destroy with you. They say whatever they want to say. They say the president is corrupt. I'm not saying this one here or whatever. I'm saying anyone. Oh, you're corrupt. Okay, prove that I am corrupt. And then you don't have any proof. That's very dangerous and it's not wise, you know? So the purpose of the STF or the Supreme Court is to be a power and balance the other two. And the same happens with the executive. If the judiciary is exaggerating, they need to balance and so on. That's what Montesquieu thought of when he created the checks and balances power, you know? Power, no, the checks and balances technique or tool, I don't know how to call that, right? Sorry, guys. Been in and out of this conversation about places to eat and drink, some decent neighborhoods, not necessarily clubs, but some places for a good night out. Okay, let's go. Some places for a good night out, first of all. Charles, take notes. I would recommend Pinheiros. Pinheiros is probably the best one, or one. I'm not going to say which one is the best, but I'm going to say that Pinheiros is really good. Take a look. So Pinheiros is really good. There are a lot of pubs there, nice pizzerias. São Paulo has the same vibe of Rio, but without the beach, meaning that people will put lots of tables on the sidewalk, and they will put chairs, and they're gonna socialize there on the sidewalk, being served by that establishment. So Pinheiros has a lot of these things. If you want to learn more about it, I really recommend you go to my live streams, no, the walking vlogs. I have playlists here on this channel. Go to the walking vlogs and check, the playlists, and go to walking vlogs, and you're going to see a lot of walking vlogs in Pinheiros neighborhood. So Pinheiros is really good. Another one that is really good would be Vila Madalena. Very bohemian. Here you have samba, pagode. You have electronic music. The youth is there. The more mature audience is also there, or the public. They are similar in this sense of having tables on the sidewalk and people dancing on the sidewalk, drinking. I think Moema is good, but I'm not gonna say that the bars are the best. I think Pinheiros and Vila Madalena are more festive. You also have Jardins. Jardins has some good restaurants, some good bars as well. Even bakeries. Sometimes you go to bakeries that have a lot of interesting things. I like the neighborhood of Paraíso. Paraíso is at the far end, the south far end of Avenida Paulista, going to the south. So Paraíso has a lot of bars. It has a jazz club. So many places for you to socialize, pizzerias. What else? I said Moema not so much, but Moema has a lot of things for couples as well. Play hip hop. Okay. What else? I would say downtown, but we have to know where exactly. Um, Perdizes is also really good. You're gonna have some nice bars in Perdizes, the Paulista region. Um, what else? Santa Cecília, okay. Barra Funda nowadays has a lot of interesting things to do. Close to Palmeiras, the stadium. But it's a region that is booming nowadays. So many towers, so many new places. What else? Pinheiros, Moema, Vila Olímpia, man. Vila Olímpia is amazing. Vila Olímpia has a lot of good places. Consolação, thank you. The region of Consolação also has a lot of good bars, good things to do. The region of São Joaquim. If you go, look, guys, most of the places that I'm saying, you have a subway line. So, of course, when you are here, you get the Uber, but the subway is also very easy. So, Zona Leste, where Neoquímica Arena is, It's Zona Leste, okay, man? They expected that the stadium would bring a lot of modernity to the region, and it didn't happen, unfortunately. But on the other side, which is west, east-west, right? So east is Neoquímica Arena from Corinthians, west is Palmeiras, is Barra Funda. The place is booming. Very, very, very good places. Oh, if you like a good place for you to eat Italian food, you can go to Brás. By the way, last weekend I couldn't go, but this weekend I'm gonna go to Brás because I'm gonna film one of the one of the greatest Italian festivals here in São Paulo. So I'm gonna be filming there. Brás, the region of Brás. Tatuapé is more Zona Leste, the east side. It's also really good. Moca has many bars, also Zona Leste, the east side. São Joaquim I've already mentioned. So many bars there. But Jardins is really cool. I think that's all. Or maybe there are others I just don't remember right now. República. I've been to Sampa, but the city is so massive. Yes, I understand. Next time you are here, call me. I'm gonna help you with these places. Hip hop now, I'm gonna have to check and tell you because I know there are some specific areas, more like downtown, that they play this, but I don't know where exactly. I need to check and let you know. Okay? Pinheiros, I said, right, guys? Vila Madalena, Vila Matilde, no, it's Zona Leste. Basically, the best places I think I've already mentioned. Yeah, John, thank you for the information on the subway. That's true. From 4:40, it doesn't go 24 hours because they take some time for maintenance and also for cleaning. They really, really consider cleaning one of the most important things. So, for that reason, they stop between 1 o'clock or sometimes midnight until 4:40. Oh, last time you tried, you got sick, right, man? Yeah, bexiga for Italians, exactly. I mentioned Brás, I forgot bexiga, but bexiga is really good. Really good for Italian food. If you want to eat Japanese food, you go to Liberdade, remember that. But what else? Something, I might be forgetting something. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go to I think I have a small book that I have some suggestions. Let me see if they are here. If they are here. I think I have 2 or 3 books of this. I'm gonna go check it. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm not that young boy anymore, so sometimes I don't remember everything. So with a guide here, at least it can force a few memories. But as an old man, I need my glasses. Vila Madalena, I've already said. Santa Cecilia is really good. The downtown area nowadays is getting better and better, right? Liberdade, I mentioned. The Ibirapuera region, Itaim Bibi, I forgot this. Itaim Bibi is really good as well. Also rich. So when I say that, it means you're going to have high-class restaurants and service. So it's important to mention that sometimes. Moema, I've already mentioned. Pinheiros. Butantã is kind of far, but they have Perdizes, I mentioned. Santa Cecilia, I mentioned. I basically mentioned most of Villa Mariana has some. Bella Vista, guys. Bella Vista is a region that has, and it's very close to Paulista Avenue. Bella Vista has many bars, many bars. Let me see a few things here. Bella Vista is really cool, man. I like places that have a lot of movement. You know, when you go like during the night and you see lots of bars and people having fun, laughing. You know, Bella Vista is one of these places. Hold on a second. Let me see if I find anything interesting for you guys here. A Barra Funda, man. Higienópolis. Oh, I can't forget this neighborhood. Higienópolis. Also really good. Higienópolis. Jardins I mentioned as well. Itaim Bibi, Ibirapuera, Jardins. The best of the best are these places. Pacaembu, close to the stadium. It has bars as well. Pinheiros is the best place. And Villa Madalena is also really good for this kind of things. For the nightlife. Neil loves the nightlife in Villa Madalena, man. You can ask him, he's gonna tell you. Next time you come, you need to go to Villa Madalena. I took him once and he fell in love. So, oh, that's a very good place. You can always ask me, okay, Charles? You can use the live, but you can always ask me again. I will send you a message on WhatsApp. So, I'm just looking for the nightlife that you asked me here. As varied as the city's neighborhoods, São Paulo's nightlife is famous throughout Brazil and is one of the liveliest in the world. Highlights include the nightclubs of Barra Funda. I told you, if you like sertanejo, for example, not your case, right, Charles? But when I say you, I mean everybody in general. If you like sertanejo, which is the Brazilian country music with beautiful girls, Barra Funda has a very nice club there. I've been there many times when I was younger. I know I was there many times when I was younger. So, an increasingly crowded industrial area, Augusta Street. Augusta Street is more for the LGBTQ plus, something like that. So the gay people go to the Augusta area. Nowadays, the alternative, but it's still a gay neighborhood, okay? Or neighborhood, but a region. If you get the Augusta Street area, it's more for the LGBTQ plus community. Okay? Villa Madalena for alternative music and fashion neighborhood. Villa Madalena is amazing. If you go there, Villa Madalena is very close to Pinheiros. So you go to Pinheiros and you say, wow, this is so awesome. Let's go to Villa Madalena. Oh, that's awesome too. So everywhere, man. Everywhere. With people, the girls walk as if they were on a catwalk. They're beautiful. And the guys are very well dressed. So it's a very nice area. Well, very nice two areas, I would say. Bring my headphones. Be open, Charles. Remember, life is too short, my brother. Be open. There are a lot of kind of music that I'm not very fond of, but if you are open, you open doors for things to happen. That's what I believe. For you to live the most incredible experiences, you know. At least on your deathbed, you'll be able to say, "Hey, I've seen it, I've done it, I've tried it," you know. That's what I think, at least. But keep an eye here on the channel. I'll keep talking to you about the transformation that the downtown area is going through. Can you imagine having all these things I have just mentioned, but surrounded by classical buildings, quaint architecture? That is fantastic, you know? That's what the downtown area is becoming. Oh, if you guys wanna have a classy dinner here in São Paulo, you need to go to Terraço Italia. It's a rooftop restaurant. Oh, I have pressed something wrong here, guys. Sorry. 1 second, please. Yeah, I'm back. So it's a rooftop restaurant, Terraço Italia, that overlooks the whole city, and you have I think almost a 360 view of the skyline at night. Amazing. So my recommendation for you guys. I've done something wrong here, guys. 1 second. Oh my goodness. It's like the Sky Bar, yes. But it's more traditional. Boa noite, Neil. Tudo bem, meu amigo? Prazer ter você aqui, cara. It's more traditional than the Sky Bar. Sky Bar, I think, is more for single people, okay? There are couples who go there, but it's more commonly attended by single people and also business people. Oh, I'm gonna write with the other profile because something happened here. I don't know why. Okay, I know what it is. Okay, I'm gonna write with the other profile here, guys. Terraço Italia. There you go. That's a good place. Terraço Italia, man. Okay, so Vila Madalena, Charles, is a good place that for you so that you don't have to dress up, okay? Vila Madalena, you can go to Pinheiros the way that you want to go as well, no problem. People won't care about that. To rock, jazz, blues, electronic, samba, bossa nova. Very good, Charles. I will check the hip hop thing for you, okay? Until the end of this live stream, I'm gonna check. Deus abençoe você também, Neil. God bless you as well. Thank you very much for being here with us. Thank you very much. I'm always happy about the weekends because I have a class with these guys, you know. I have a blast teaching these guys, you know, the Brazilian Portuguese. It's fantastic. Yeah, the hip hop. Let me check if I find it here. Oh, Charles. Uh, the black hip hop and rap discos in São Paulo. I just found a website here. I'm gonna share with you guys here on the chat through the other profile that I have, my friend. Check it out. There you go. It says here, I'm gonna read for you. Morpheus Club. So it's Ana Sintra, Campos Elíseos, a good neighborhood. Casa de Events, and then you have a concert hall that has a lot of black and hip hop and rap styles. Nos Trilhos, which is in Moca, which is the east side. A Mata. What else? Oh, they have more here. Somebody Love, this is the name. They say Somebody Love because they're reading Portuguese. The place for the best black music in São Paulo. It's Bela Vista. I told you Bela Vista is a very eclectic neighborhood. It has a lot of options, you know. Vitrine Lounge São Paulo, which is Vila Olímpia, my friend. Oh, Vila Olímpia. Very good neighborhood. Very expensive for a lot of things. They are really rich with the diversity in terms of styles of bars and stuff. And then you have a lounge for black music as well. And then you have Up Club, which is Vila Madalena. Very cool. Up Club Soul. Super Loft. Pinheiros. I told you, the best neighborhoods. So check this website out, my friend. You're going to see a lot of options. And already take notes on your list so that when you come, you visit. Okay? You're going to visit Porto Alegre. Okay. To take out an insurance policy, but I'm going. Don't worry, man. No, it's not like that. I don't think you're gonna have any trouble with this kind of things. I hope you're not. You know, people tell me bad things about Santa Catarina sometimes. They are really complicated because they are German descendants and stuff. I don't know. When I was there, I don't remember to have seen. Oh, okay. I just saw one thing. But it was more like a traffic stopping situation than anything else. The guy looked at the license and said, of course you had to be from São Paulo. I didn't like that thing he said to my cousin. My cousin was driving. But that was the only thing that I had in terms of, oh my God, they are very regional, you know. So, but yeah, be open-minded and don't let people stop you from living your life the way that you want to live. Enjoy the places you want to enjoy and have fun. That's what is more important, right? Let me see any other suggestions for you here, guys. If you guys like jazz, there is a place called Bourbon Street in São Paulo. They have concerts. I don't know if you guys know, we have the biggest Michael Jackson impersonator in Brazil, okay? In the world, living in Brazil. He's Brazilian. He lives in the same city I was born, which was Guarulhos. And he goes all around the world with his concert of tribute to Michael Jackson, to the king of pop. Sometimes he's here on Bourbon Street, the name of the bar. and it's a lot of fun. So when you guys come and you want to see some, okay, you're coming to Brazil for other kinds of music, but it's interesting to see that São Paulo offers so many things like that. Rooftops, there is one on Paulista Avenue, if you guys want to see, on a Sesc Paulista. You just have to book your visit. It's called, no, it's back. I think the problem is with my keyboard. My goodness. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So, Sesc Paulista. It's a place that you can go for lookout. And there's another one in Ibirapuera. It's called Pelourinho, the place in Salvador. Okay? Yeah, it might be the battery. Or the sensor that is not working well. This kind of thing here. Because this is old. So guys, Pelourinho, okay? Neil visited Pelourinho. If Neil is still here, he can talk to us about it. What he felt about the place. And even the house that he appears in on the clip, the video clip, nowadays is a museum. They show his passage to Brazil and everything. A lot of galleries are also coming to life in São Paulo. They are investing a lot in the culture. Samba place. Samba bars. Yeah. I think I need to explore more places like this. This is another idea. Yeah, Pelourinho, exactly. This is another idea that I have, guys, for the channel. I'm gonna start not only walking around, but stopping at these places, eating, showing you why you should go, the best thing you should order, this kind of things. I think it will bring some quality to the channel as well, in terms of you guys preparing your itinerary and the places you want to visit. So imagine you come here and say, oh, Mark recommended that bar. Oh, I want to try that order of, I don't know, chicken. I don't know. So whatever it is, you're going to come and you're going to experience it. Oh, I saw this on the channel. So I want to start doing this. But I needed some sponsor or some sponsorship, because I need to buy the things. I need to go to these places. So if you guys want to become members of the channel, please do. You're going to be helping me a lot, okay? The only one here who hasn't been to Brazil, I'm envious. Oh, you haven't been to Brazil, John? I thought you had the experience. All the times that we had a conversation, I thought you had come to Brazil, man. That's fantastic. That's really cool. And it's good because when you come, you're going to have a lot of information in your head. And you have decided to study the Portuguese language. So congratulations, buddy. Doesn't matter if you haven't been here. When you come here, you're going to be prepared. You're going to be, playing the game really well, in my opinion. Yes. Travel Jones is always here, aren't you, buddy? Always visiting Brazil, as far as I know. Because there are so many places to visit here, man. It's fantastic. I really want to explore the country more. That's why I'm changing things here on the channel because I want to focus on what really matters for all of you, you know? Come on, of course you will, man. Don't say that. The words have power. Remember that. Words have power. Be careful. Liberdade is going through some renovation. That's cool. In probably 2 years, when you guys come to São Paulo, things will be very different, especially in terms of transportation. They say the new line will come out very soon, the orange line. So it's going to cross Barra Funda. It's going to be really cool. Let me check the evolution of the projects here. The expansion of the subway of São Paulo is in full movement right now. The expansion of the green line, the line number 2, that will reach Penha, has the project very advanced right now, with a deadline or an expectation of delivery of the stations in 2027. So in 2 years, things will be very different here. Line 6, the orange one, has an expectation to start operating next year. Wow, the orange line, man. The orange line will start next year. And the projects or the constructions of the stations have reached 55% of conclusion already. This is fantastic. So the expansion of the line green, or the green line, number 2, that will connect Vila Prudente to Penha, is going on right now with 8 new stations. Wow, fantastic. Well, if you live in Vila Prudente, you will have access to the monorail, to the green line. Fantastic. You're going to have access to many things. Having a car is just if you want, you know. Let me see the linha laranja do metrô. I want to see the stations to tell you guys. Oh, 1 or 2 times a year there. Very good, man. I would if I could. Okay. Postpone my trip into Japan to come back to Brazil. Very good, Charles. Very good, man. But make a perfect itinerary. Like, don't go only to Rio. Try to visit other places as well, you know. You guys need to explore the country more because there are so many other options. Oh, let me tell you the stations of that is gonna come with the new line, the orange line, that is gonna start activity next year, guys. Check that out. Can I open this in a? Okay, check it out. So there is a station called São Joaquim, the blue line. So from São Joaquim, so the blue line is the one here from my house. Amazing. We connect to all the lines basically. So from the blue line, you guys are gonna get the orange, which is the new one. You're gonna go to Bela Vista. Oh, if you wanna go to a balada balada in here in São Paulo means a night out, okay, like a nightclub. If you want to go to a nightclub or a bar or a restaurant in Bela Vista, just take the blue line and then the orange line. So just one station, you're going to be there. The 14 bis station, this is the name of Santos Dumont's airplane, you know. And then we have Higienópolis, Mackenzie. Mackenzie is that Presbyterian University made by Americans back in 1910 here in São Paulo. And they call the Orange Line the line of the universities because we're going to have the PUC, which is the Catholic University, the Mackenzie University, which is the Presbyterian, and a few other ones will be connected by this line. And then we're going to have Pacaembu, PUC Cardoso de Almeida, which is in the heart of Perdizes. The other station is Perdizes, Sesc Pompeia, which is already in Pompeia is a good neighborhood, expanding like crazy with rich people going, high class, wonderful towers, bars, restaurants, close to Palmeiras. And then you're going to have Água Branca, which is also a beautiful park there in Barra Funda. And then from Água Branca, you're going to have access to train lines, not subway lines, that will take you further away. So, and then Santa Marina, Freguesia do Ó, João Paulo I, Vila Cardoso, Brasilândia. Brasilândia is not a good place. It's kind of violent, but the other stations are cool. I mean, the other neighborhoods here. But you're going to have access to all these things in your new subway line. Probably very modern, like the yellow and the purple ones, right? And then what else do we have in expansion here? Let me see. Okay, the orange. Ah, yes, there is the gold one. That is a monorail that is gonna connect the Congonhas Airport to the my God. Nowadays, if you wanna go to Congonhas Airport, you need to take the Uber, right? With this new expansion of the monorail, you're gonna be able to access the airport with the train. Fantastic. And with the monorail, you go to the subway. So, even better. And it's going to start next year, guys. 2026 is the year of changes in the city. Fantastic. Just amazing. Yeah, the phase number one, the green line nowadays, the one that takes you to Paulista, will become the biggest line in São Paulo. It's going to beat the blue line. The first phase is expanding until Penha. So nowadays it's until Vila Prudente, and then you're going to have Orfanato, Santa Clara. Anália Franco is a rich area close to Tatuapé. Vila Formosa, Santa Isabel, Guilherme Jorge, Aricanduva, which is growing fast, and Penha. I have an uncle who lives in Penha, which is close to Dutra, which is the highway that takes you to the airport, international airport of Guarulhos. So amazing. And the second phase, which is what everybody's waiting in Guarulhos, is Penha de França, Gabriela Mistral, Fernão Dias, that takes you to Minas Gerais, the road, Ponte Grande, and then Dutra. Dutra is very close to Guarulhos. So after this green line, we're going to have the light blue line that is inside the city of Guarulhos. So São Paulo is investing a lot of money to take you everywhere. They are doing, or they have been doing in the past 20 years, what they didn't do in 40, 50 years. You know, that is expanding the subway. Even Mexico City has more subway lines than we do. And we're kind of running after the situation to change things. So I love the subway. Like, I gave up using my car. I sold it because I wanted to live a metropolitan life, having access to everywhere by subway. So, you know, I think my video about the subway will be very long, because imagine. Rio is really cool, man. I will tell you, the many times I considered living in Rio, but I think I prefer São Paulo in terms of safety, in terms of possibilities. But Rio is amazing. Who knows? Maybe I'll live there one day just to have access to the beaches, you know. The Carioca people are also very nice. So, and when you're tired of that beauty of the city, you can go to Região dos Lagos, Búzios, Angra. Wow, the whole state is just out of this world, right? How many of you have been to Rio here? I want to know. Guys, remember to smash the like button, okay? Do not forget to do that before you leave. Smash the like button. Interact with the content. Rio is more expensive in you mean in general, John? You're talking about general, or you're talking about real estate prices? I think if it's real estate prices, yes, the square meter in Rio will be more expensive in certain areas. Now the cost of living, I don't know. For me, it was basically the same because I think São Paulo is expensive for Brazilian standards, okay? I'm going to tell you something very honestly, guys. I don't live an average life in São Paulo. I live in a rented house. I work my rear off in order to provide for my family. But I'm not the regular Brazilian. I'm a blessed and privileged guy because I have a very high cost of living here in the city. Just to start the month, I owe around $5,000 just to start, including rent and my daughter's school that is private, and a lot of other things, medical insurance. It's very expensive. So when I go to Rio, basically I pay that in São Paulo. You just need to be smart, okay? For example, you're not gonna accept to pay 20 reais in a beer. But I am here. Okay, but you're wasting money. Because depending on the place, a beer will be $20 if you can pay 8 in another place, or 5 or 6 depending on where you are. So there are these things as well. Depending on where you are, the cost of the neighborhood goes up. But let's check what the internet says about which one is more expensive. In reais, yeah, the $5,000 I'm saying is, yeah, if it were in dollars, I would be rich. Because it would be 25 grand. You know, $5,000, 25, 26 grand. That would be too much money. I'm talking about reais, okay? But it's a lot of money, you know. What I pay for my daughter's school is what a lot of people don't make in Brazil. So I'm very, very, very blessed. And I don't think I live a rich life. My very close friends know that. Neil is always in my house. Jonathan is always in my house. Ask them if I'm rich. I'm not. São Paulo is expensive, okay? For a Brazilian, all right? It's like New York. A lot of people have an illusion about New York. Because the United States, you make a lot of money. You do, but you also spend a lot of money. And the same happens here in São Paulo. You make a lot of money, but the money goes in the city with the costs. Just so you understand, if I decide to go to the movie theater with my family, there's this Brad Pitt movie I want to watch called Formula One, right? F1. I've been planning to go with Manu and Tali. So if I didn't have the Cinemark Club, the Cinemark Club Black that I have, which is a category that gives me 2 tickets per month, and all the other extra tickets that I need to get, like one for Manu, I have a 50% off. And the refreshment stand, I have 50% off. And it's cumulative. It gives me bonuses, points, and I can exchange to new tickets and stuff. It's amazing. So nowadays, I go to the movies. Sometimes I don't use the 2 tickets that I'm entitled to in the same month. I go to the following month, so it's cumulative for 3 months. I end up having 4 tickets, 6 tickets in my app. And I go with Tali and Manu. I spend the 3 tickets that I have here. I have 1 left because I got 4 in 2 months. and I don't spend anything else. Or I buy the popcorn with 50% off. So it's a very cheap ride, okay? It's a very cheap night out with my family. We watch the movie, have fun, get an Uber back home. There were times that I didn't have this Cinemark club, and I'm making propaganda for the guys without making any money. There were times I didn't have the Cinemark club. Seriously, I paid $200, around $200 to have a movie with my family. Because you can think, okay, I will pay 50 reais for my ticket, 50 for Tali, or maybe 25 because she paid the half for she was a student, 25 for Manu, it's 100 for 3 tickets. And then the refreshment stand, a popcorn is gonna be $40, $50. So at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna spend 200 reais to go to the movies. Me, who has to pay the rent, my rent is 2,700. I've already told you this. Have no problem to share. 2,700. My daughter's school, 2,300. 2,345. And then you go out and you have this cost. Not every Brazilian can do that, you know what I mean? So I'm lucky in one way, and the other way is I need to be cautious. That's why I wanted this channel to be amazing. I want a live stream on Fridays to be outside, in a bar, in a restaurant. But how can I pay that from my pocket? It's going to cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? Going to a bar and getting an order of cassava. I hope I'm saying the word right, because it's mandioca in Portuguese. I think it's cassava. So fried cassava, very common here. People having these botecos, these pubs. I have an order of cassava and then something to drink, $90, $80. So impossible, right? That's why I need you guys, you know. I need your support to the channel so that I can produce different content. Ideas, I have a million. I wake up in the morning, like I have ideas for how I could make these live streams even more interesting, you know? Maybe creating a podcast. I'm still working on things. But, you know, let's see. Everything requires sponsorship nowadays, right? Maricá. Yeah, Jones, Travel Jones. Rio is the most famous city in Brazil and one of the most famous in the world. But I'm very glad with how São Paulo has been popular nowadays, you know. Because when I was a kid back in the 80s, I didn't hear much about people wanting to come here. Hey, Hillbilly, how are you? Sorry, I didn't say hello. I didn't hear much about people coming here and having fun in the city. It was more so of a business city. Nowadays, no. Nowadays, I will tell you this. We will go out one day. You say, Mark, let's go. I'll meet you somewhere and say, let's stroll around the city. I bet you if I don't find anyone speaking a foreign language, I'll pay you. I'll pay you an order of something or a beer, because I will find someone speaking a foreign language. And that was not common in the past, you know. Nowadays it is. So that means more and more people are coming to São Paulo. And I need to make a video about the record breaking of the city because of the country, sorry. Brazil is breaking records in tourism. In the past, I think this semester was much better than 2024, which is very good news. So people are definitely coming to Brazil. Oh, I have to announce something for you guys. My brave wife, my beautiful wife, is working on iFood now. She opened her own restaurant here in the house. She's a warrior. She works all day and comes home at night and she has these ideas. Let's make money. Let's make people happy. So she's making couscous. Have you guys ever heard of this food from Brazil? Couscous is a very typical food from the Northeast. Her father is from the Northeast and so is her mom. She was born in São Paulo though, but her parents are from the Northeast. The father is from Alagoas, the mother is from Ceará. So she learned how to prepare the typical, the real couscous here. And she's selling this idea of the typical Northeastern couscous in São Paulo. So the motoboy, the biker comes to our door, gets the package and sends to the client. She has just started and she's making some sales. So when you guys are here and you want to try, I will give you all the suggestions for you to order on Tali's restaurant. It's going to be amazing. She asked me, hey, what are you doing? Why don't you have your live here in the kitchen? So I don't want to bother you because you have to prepare things and stuff. She wanted me to do that. Maybe one day I will put the computer there on a Friday and show you guys her preparation of couscous. At least you will have someone to talk and show you the ingredients. Amazing, amazing. I didn't like it when I was a kid, at least the way my mother prepared. My mother's from São Paulo, maybe that's the problem. But the way she prepares, I had to eat, and I loved it. And my daughter is in love with her couscous, so it's really cool. Let me see if I think it's a Brazilian food. I don't know if they have a name for that in English. I don't think so, because it's typically Brazilian. Couscous, yeah, it translates to couscous. It can refer to the dish, it's a traditional North African dish of steamed semolina. I have no idea what is this, granules, or the semolina itself. In Brazil, couscous can also refer to couscous-like dish from the Northeast region, often made with the cornmeal. That's true. Couscous is a staple food in North African cuisine, particularly in Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco, and Libya. They speak French in these countries, I know. It's typically served with a stew of meat and vegetables. In Brazil, the couscous variation often appears as a steamed cake made with pre-cooked cornmeal. But then the fillings could be anything. Yeah, man, let me explain. When I say a restaurant, it's an online restaurant, not a restaurant like Open Doors and stuff. It's something she had in mind, planning, and a week ago she decided last Monday she decided to open it and start selling. Yes, so it's couscous. Thank you, Charles. This is the name. Yes. But we have ordered from other people, from the competitors, to see what it tasted like, and she said, "Oh, my dad is better. Oh, my dad is better. Okay, I want you to make the one that your dad used to do to make, and then you show me." I tried. Oh yeah, it was much better, and the ingredients are very. Tali is amazing. Not because she's my wife, but everything she puts herself to do comes out very fine. So when you guys are here in São Paulo and you want to try, I will give you all the coordinates for you to order. And the biker will take this to your hotel. It's going to be easy, okay? Yeah. Yes. Couscous. I think you're gonna love, buddy. You're gonna love. Maybe you can come here and get to see yourself how the preparation is made and everything. It's amazing, amazing. Couscous has a lot of fillings or toppings. You can put eggs. Some people put sardines. Some other people put chopped bacon. So it's very cool. Sausage. One second. Mamãe, você não tem nenhum pronto aí não, né? Você não tem nenhum cuscuz pronto não, né? Não, mas eu tenho uma arte, pode ser? Como uma arte? Porque eu queria mostrar pro povo aqui, eu falei que você abriu o seu próprio restaurant. Aí o pessoal tá assim, oh wow. Say hello, mamãe. Oh, guys.
Hello, guys.
Oh, check it out. This is
Dá pra ver?
cuscuz da Zefa. Oh, this is the appearance, believe me. It looks exactly like this, oh.
Quer que eu faça um pra você?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Use with the clients. It's better.
Aqui, mostra pra mim. Você vai ajeitar o negócio. Pronto, mostra.
Oh. See? Aqui dentro vai o recheio, né? So inside this little cake here of cornmeal that you guys see here goes the filling with the ingredients. Amazing.
Vou mostrar a foto, peraí.
Amazing. She has another picture to show. Shrimp and couscous because I absolutely hate grits. What are grits? I don't know what grits are, man. Let me check. That's a new word for me. Oh, guys, this is the appearance, the way it looks, you know.
Acho que se você apagar a luz fica melhor pra eles verem.
Não, deu pra ver. Quero ver o que é o grits que ele falou. Gruau?
Que é isso?
Ah, it's a kind of sticky thing. A type of porridge. Ah, isso aqui, ó.
Parece purê de batata.
É como se fosse uma coisa aguada do...
Ah, tipo curau, será?
É, curau. É meio do que? Dried corn, né? Feito de milho seco.
Então não é o cuscuz.
Será que não?
Eu acredito que não. Nossa, tá bonito aqui.
Ó, olha lá, ó. Parece um mingau mesmo, né? Não parece, ó?
É, parece curau.
Mas isso não vai no seu... Hey, this grits, it doesn't go on Thales couscous, man.
It's like a cake mesmo.
Yeah, because this one would be a cake, no. She does other things. Grits are a type of porridge made from coarse wheat. Yes, it doesn't go, man. I'm looking at the pictures here. Thanks, John.
Pra ele que chama de curau.
Yeah, in Portuguese it's called curau, curau de milho. They sell this in festa junina, okay, Charles? Very common to go to festa junina and have the grits.
Yeah.
You know, but now in Thales couscous, nenhum, né?
Não.
In Brazil, no couscous has grits. I don't remember to have ever seen this. Ever, okay?
É, com cuscuz vai sempre proteína. Always a...
With the couscous, you always put the protein. So vai carne também? Beef, bacon, sausage, right? Até frango.
Vai frango, vai...
Chicken,
Se você quer refinar,
fish.
coloca cogumelo.
She says if you want to refine it, you can put mushrooms, you know. Oh, interesting. So, but
Frango
no,
ao molho é uma delícia.
frango ao molho? É?
Nossa, uma delícia.
So she says that the couscous with the chicken and the sauce is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. We call frango ao molho here in Brazil. You know. Oh, I was telling the guys that you started last Monday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm prepared at the... How do you say gestão? Management.
The management, yeah. She's preparing the management.
I'm adjusting the management.
That's cool. Can you get me some water,
Yes.
please? They're fighting? No, they're fighting? No. So that's it. We're always trying, you know? We're always trying to succeed somehow. We're never sitting in our couches. Never. We're always thinking of something different to produce. And thank God she follows this vibe that I have as well, you know? Oh, guys, let me show you something. Check that out. Hey, Mark Saints, check it out, man. A friend of mine said, "Hey, you have the greasy hair, man." No, the gray hair here. I said, "No, it's just the painting that is not so strong." But Mark Saint without the goatee, check that out, the perfection of this 3D printing. Oh, the walking vlogger Mark Saint, because he even has a...
Daddy.
Thank you, mommy. He even has a GoPro here adapted to the backpack. Isn't that fantastic, guys? Brad Zuka is coming very soon. I'm gonna show you guys when Brad Zuka is ready. Brad Zuka is much more fun than Mark Saint. Mark Saint is more serious. But Brad Zuka is gonna be like with the glasses, so check that out. The perfection. This shirt was actually the one that I'm wearing today. Let me share that with you. Oh, I was wearing this shirt from Brazil when I got the mold. But the guy who made that for me, by the way, Wintech is the company. I'm going to be making a video with him very soon. He gave us this. Okay, he gave me that as a present for the channel. And of course, I'm going to advertise his company. I'm going to be talking about their work because it's a very beautiful work he has, right? And yeah, how are you, Saif? Amazing, no, Saif? This is the walking vlog Mark Saint, because when I go to the streets to produce for you guys, I am that handsome. Check it out. Check the Leonardo DiCaprio hair. Just joking. Check that out. Yeah, so when I go to the streets, I go exactly like this. I look like a tourist in my own city. I look like an American with the trunks, a polo shirt, walking around and filming. And as I have the camera here, people tend not to pay attention to the camera, which is fantastic. Is it low? Can you hear me now? How is my audio, guys? Can you hear me okay? I think it was working so far. I don't know if it's something changed. But when I walk in São Paulo to make the walking vlog, look at the shoes, guys. Oh. Very nice. I want to see Brad Zuka. I can't wait to see Brad Zuka, you know. So when I walk around the city, I walk like this. And this polo shirt had the Brazilian symbol here, the CBF symbol, and the Nike. And it was darker. So it would have been even better if I had maintained the Brazil thing. But he opened my eyes and he said, yeah, but take a look. It's a problem if you do that, because if people want to buy from you, for example, you're going to be sued by CBF or Nike because you're using their symbol. So I said, okay, so remove it. That's sad, but even though I think it's still beautiful, check that out. It's still very beautiful. I'm very proud of his work. Look at the size. Check it out. I said, no, I have to show the guys this. And when Brad Zuka is ready, Brad Zuka is the star of this channel. I'm just a supporting role, right? Saif, I think the problem of the audio is on your end, man. Because last time you were with us, you also told me that the sound was bad, but the guys are saying it's working normally. Hi, Mark, this is Cedric. Boa noite. Cedric, how are... Man, you disappeared, man. What happened to you, buddy? I'm gonna go to your house, buddy. I know where you live. You live very close to me. You disappeared. Come back, man. Come back to our realm, please. And thank you for being here. Where in the world are you? You're like Carmen Sandiego. I need to ask. Where in the world is Cedric Ham? This is a friend of mine from the US, guys, who travels a lot. He works for a major airline, so sometimes he's in Japan, sometimes he's in Los Angeles, California. It's a very, very chic guy. Yeah, Nike would definitely sue. Yeah, so Nike. Yeah, sorry. In Brazil we say Nike, but it's Nike. Nike would definitely sue me. which is really bad because I wanted. I'm always wearing this shirt because of the channel, you know. It's just to create like an identity because Brad Zucker has his glasses and his tie and his suit. So I wanted an identity for Mark, so I'm always wearing the Brazilian shirt that I love. My brother gave me. um, so I wanted the doll, the action figure to be exactly like I am, right? And but I'm gonna say, guys, I'm very happy with the result. The perfection of the haircuts is just incredible. Check that out. I was exactly like this when I went there. I tried many. I tried to strike many poses, but this one was at the end the one that really gave the idea of my personality and my preparation to start a walking vlog. I walk on the street like this, so I really like it. Fantastic. Yeah, my friend Cedric is a very busy guy, man. A very nice person. I miss him. Miss talking to him. It's been a while. So I can't wait to see Brad Zucker already. Brad Zucker is gonna be amazing. Amazing. Guys, follow me on Instagram because I announced this first hand on Instagram this afternoon. Even put a cute song. So follow me there, Brazil.unsubtitled. Don't forget. Okay? Fantastic. I have seen many of his work and I said, if the guy says he's gonna do it, it's gonna be perfect. And it is at the end. Now I just need to be famous, right, guys? Because I already have my own statue. I just need to be famous now. So cold in São Paulo. You guys have no idea. I mean, not for you guys, but for Brazilian standards. Super cold. Super cold. This next week, let me tell you, I'm going to start with the videos back again. I promise you, it's a promise. I already have a planning here with all the videos that are going to come out. So next week, we're going to have 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. Brasilia time. And I intend to stick with this as long as I can because I want this thing here to become something big. I want it to become something big, and it's going to become. So I depend upon you guys. Watch my content. Comment in every video. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And guys, just write okay, fine, thank you, good, whatever. Be monosyllabic, but write something under the comments so that the algorithm can understand the video is relevant. Whenever you watch something, please. It's free of charge. You don't pay anything. Right? Palmeiras is about to play. Palmeiras is gonna. It's 10 o'clock here in Brazil. In 2 hours, Palmeiras is gonna play less than 2 hours versus Chelsea. Let's see what is gonna happen. We already have Fluminense in the semifinals. Oh, Saif, I forgot to tell you. Congratulations. Saif is from England. Great friend of mine from London. But a tremendous Fluminense supporter, right? He and Kevin sometimes clash because Kevin's Flamenguista. And Saif is Fluminense. It's funny, if you support Fluminense, you are what? Fluminensista? Never thought of the right word. I think it's Fluminense only. Wow, 38 degrees in Arizona. You are in Arizona, right, John? 38, wow. You might be in your air conditioner right now. I like the cold to sleep and to work because you close the whole thing, you stay inside the house. But if it's too cold, then we feel the difference here, you know. And my studio has those foam like this for the sound, so it makes the place a little warmer. But even though it's still very cold, incredible. Oh, if you guys are new here, I forgot I have a message from Brad Zuka, so I'm gonna play. I'll be back with you in a minute. Enjoy, my friend Brad Zuka. Let's go.
This video is going really well, right? I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to ask you to subscribe to the channel in case you haven't, and put our channel on your list of favorites among so many bad channels that you follow. Guys, subscribing is very important for you to help us in the mission of becoming the best channel about Brazil in English on the whole YouTube. I'm pretty sure we are already, but I just want a confirmation. Also, we have 3 categories. You can be a tourist, you can be a resident, or you can be a citizen and become a BU national, as we like to say, part of the BU Nation, a member of this so beloved channel. Guys, it's on your hands to help us and we count on you. Let's get back to the video.
Hey, applause to the great Brad Zuka. I love this guy as I love myself. This guy's fantastic. I can't wait for his miniature, his little statue, action figure. It's gonna be cool to have Brad Zuka and Mark Saint here. Very, very nice. Wow, 10 degrees and you're wearing shorts. Yeah, I remember working with a Canadian back in the day when I taught classes in a school. 5 degrees, the guy was singing in the rain. He was dancing. He was on his undershirt because this is fantastic for me. For us, we're freezing, you know. But for you guys, I know it's it's not. Gonna get Brad some cigars because he's always like this. Imagine with him with a cigar, right? I never thought of that. That's brilliant, John. Hey, John, the background of Brad Zuka is familiar to you, no? Because you worked in a TV studio, right? So the whole thing is very familiar, I believe, for you. Yep. So tomorrow, let's see the festivities of the Italian community. That's what I'm saying. Okay. The cigar is very common for there. Okay, got it. But you guys, maybe just in the past, nowadays you might have regulations for cigarettes and cigars, no? In indoors, I believe. Because in São Paulo it's impossible. 4th of July. Festivais italianos em São Paulo 2025. São Vito. Yeah, this is the one I want to go tomorrow. Take a look. In São Paulo in 2025, the season or the Italian festivity seasons has already started with the 107th Festa de São Vito, or São Vito Party, that takes place from May 31st to July 13th. So tomorrow is July 5th. Yeah, I gotta go tomorrow. Besides, the Akiropita Party is confirmed and will take place in August with its 99th edition. The San Gennaro party in Moca. Moca is a very Italian neighborhood in São Paulo. Also has a date, which is September 6th, the anniversary of the channel. Of course, we're going to have a special live stream with a lot of celebrations, a lot of announcements. Take notes on your calendar. In 2 months, July, August, September 6th is the anniversary of the channel. We're going to be having a tremendous party. I hope so. So São Vito party is going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to go starting by 7 in Brás. Perfect. Festa de São Vito. We're going to be trying the Italian food, filming the party. I'm going to try to have a live stream. It's better than editing. So guys, try to be here tomorrow with me, because I'm going to have a live stream from the São Vito party, the Italian party. Be here for you to watch the whole thing, ask me questions. I'm going to try and interview a few people, just like I did on the last one in Festa Junina, okay? Festa de São Vito. They have a lot of typical food. I'm watching the things here. Pastel. Wow, 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 wow. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Very good. Good cigar place in São Paulo? No idea, man. I don't smoke, so you might find it easily on the internet. If you check, you might have something. Yeah, I don't know, but normally, I don't know if you have the tourist problem here. I don't know. I don't remember to have seen any of my friends say that they had a problem because they were tourists or because they were speaking with accent. I don't know. I know that in Rio it happens a lot. Not running down the city, but I have seen. It happened to me that I'm from São Paulo because of my accent in Portuguese. So tomorrow, yeah, the party starts at 7, John. But I don't think I'll be able to be there at 7. It's going to be super cold as well. Let me see here. I need to see if my wife is going to be working at this time, because she works Saturday all day long in her company. But I'll try to start. But anyways, I will check with her after I'm done here with this live stream, and I'm going to schedule the video for tomorrow, so it's gonna be easier. If I schedule the video, you guys just go in the morning and you see, oh, it's gonna happen at this time, so it's gonna be easier for you to follow. I had some people following, but not many people last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, when I had the Festa Junina video. I hope tomorrow will be different. I hope you guys can be here and see, because at least you have the opportunity to see how the Italian community loves this country and also this city, you know, because they make a heck of a party. People eating a lot, dancing a lot. It's happiness in every person, you see. That's just fantastic. Guys, in 1 minute, we complete 2 hours of a live stream. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you for all the support that you give to the channel. It means the world. Remember, I'm just here because of you guys, right? I want to share the beauties of my country, and I find in you ears to listen to what I have to say, attention for all the things that I have to say. So it means the world for me. Thank you so much for all the support. Remember to visit the other two channels, because I'm gonna start working on the new channel right now as soon as I'm done with this live. Just gonna eat something, and I'm gonna get back here to my corner here, and I'm gonna be working on posting a few things. So subscribe there. You can find the links in the info of this video. Let me check if it's here. Yes, so it's very specific, like Brazilian Portuguese, and then it says Portuguese with Mark Saint. So just to copy this this ID and put on your URL bar, the search bar, and then you're gonna go to this channel. So subscribe there as well, please. And little by little you start seeing some modifications here on the channel for the good, because my focus is to make you guys entertained when you are here with me. So you're spending some good hours with me, not for something boring. I want it to be entertaining. Okay, and I'm gonna change the format, at least one of these two live streams. I'm gonna change the style. I'm gonna test a new format. I think you guys will enjoy. You will find it much more interesting what I have to bring here. I might just tell you guys and start using the new format on September 6th. 2 months away, right? Give or take. Because that's when I'm going to start inaugurating a lot of things here on the channel. Because every year is important for me. It's a new victory. New subscribers reaching almost 5,500 subscribers. We're very close to this. But I want things to go a little faster than that, because I've been here for a long time already. So I count on your support for that, okay? Remember, if you guys want to study Brazilian Portuguese, send me a direct message. I can introduce the course for you. And I promise you guys are going to love what I have to show you. If you really want to learn the language, there's no other place, let me tell you. For you to learn fast and with quality, this is your place. You doubt? Challenge me. I will show you, okay? Want to learn about investments? Subscribe to the Portuguese with Brazilian Market with Mark Saint. So I will handle a lot of channels at the same time. Let's see. I hope you guys can help in all of them, okay? I'm gonna call it a night, at least here on YouTube, but I'm gonna start changing a few things on the channel tonight. Also watch Palmeiras game. Good luck for the best, and I hope the best is Palmeiras, but Charles, I still love you. You are one of my favorites. Please don't forget that. Oh, right? But I hope Palmeiras wins, and I'm not Palmeirense, I'm São Paulino, but I want Brazil to be there as well in the semifinals with Fluminense, another Brazilian team. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. I'll see you when I have to see you, probably tomorrow. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you very much. Cedric is my student of Brazilian Portuguese. John, I didn't ask John if I could say that. John McNulty also just joined the roster, and I'm very happy. I had a conversation with John today. He starts the classes tomorrow. And that's it. I want to say that you guys, I pray for the United States and for you guys, because you guys are very nice people. You've been so gentle with me all the time, blessing my channel, blessing my courses. So thank you very much. And I'm here. If you guys want to learn the Brazilian Portuguese, I'm here. Okay? Thank you very much. Don't tune me out, Charles. Come on, man. Don't tune me out. I promise I won't send you any messages mocking you when Palmeiras scores, okay? See you soon, guys. My students, I'll see you tomorrow. The guys that will have classes with you tomorrow. Cedric, where are you, my friend? I'm waiting for a message, okay? I'm gonna disconnect here, and I want a message from you, my brother. Come on. The prodigal son needs to return to the father's house. Come on. I want you back, my brother. See you, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh, Pa, too bad you're asking now, man. Life looks good. I love living in Brazil. I just love living in Brazil. And all these guys, they have been here so many times, and they just love Brazil. Brazil is I don't know. I don't know. Follow me on Instagram. I sometimes post things from Brazil. I posted such a cute video, guys, yesterday, like a Japanese band playing Brazilian music. It was amazing, you know. And they were singing Portuguese, but they are all Japanese, in love with our music, in love with our culture. So, man, I just thank God every day for being born in Brazil. And I'm not saying that comparing to your countries, no. Just because you like one thing, you don't have to hate the other, right? I know every country has a special thing. But I thank God every day because He is wise. He decided I needed to be born in Brazil, and that's what He did. I was born in Brazil, you know, and I love that. I just want to show you a little bit about the music that I'm telling you. Tali posted. She reposted. Check it out. To finish, Japanese people. Look, Brazilian music. No, they're not Japanese Brazilians. They're Japanese. You can check their profile. Oh. Amazing. That's my Brazil, man. That's my Brazil. People fall in love. Thank you very much. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Remember, Monday we have another live stream. 6:30. Also a video at 4 p.m. So please watch. Help me with the numbers. A video at 4, live at 6:30, and then Wednesday another video at 4, and then Friday live at 6:30 again. God bless you all. Tchau. Deus abençoe. Love you all. E a gente se vê logo. Tchau, tchau. E vai Palmeiras!